Hi, my name is Jasmine. This is my chapter 3 and chapter 4 chapter summary on personality and individual differences as well as perception and learning. The first thing that we covered was the importance of individual differences, and that is that we need to understand that we need to have a high degree of self-awareness and of others. Self-concept is includes self-esteem and self-efficacy, which means that we need to understand our self-worth and we need to be able to succeed in situations. And self-concept is also how we feel about ourselves. The one thing that makes us is our personality. And with our personality, those are just what makes us. And sometimes, we have the debate on whether our personality is based on nature or nurture. And some personality traits that we could have are like whether we're introverted or extroverted, as well as a lot others. But there are personality tests that we use to figure out what type of personality you have. And some of those tests are the Myers-Briggs type indicator, the Big Five, the Cautel test, the Hexaco, as well as the person job fit or the person organization fit. And some of these tests really do have a lot of criticisms because we're trying to see, are they really the best fit for us? And some of those criticisms are like, is it accurate? Is it an accurate representation of like who that person really is? And we use these tests to figure out, the employers use this test to figure out if a person is the right fit for their organization, as well as are they in the right place in their organization. So we really need to have a locus of control, and that's how we figure it out. Chapter 4 was on perception and learning, and perception is how we interpret our environments, and some of these, how we figure out our perception. Some of those are in the selection process. So it's the perceiver, the environment, and the focal object. So how I perceived it was the perceiver is who is doing it. The environment is where is it happening, and the focal object is what. And a lot of common distortions in that are stereotypes, selective attention, and the halo effect. And a lot of the common attribution errors are theory, why people do what they do, and some of those things are internal and external. So internal would be the personal characteristics of the person, so this what's inside of them, and then the external are situational factors, things that affect where they are in life. And sometimes we do get it wrong. We over or underestimate the influence of the external impact and the internal, when the impact of the internal. Or we have a self-serving bias. So that just means that we tend to praise ourselves when we're succeeding, but it comes from us. But when we're failing, we tend to only blame external factors. A lot of the other things that how we learn is classical conditioning. So that's one way, and that just means that we learn through the use of stimuli. So we have to be stimulated in order to do the learning. Or there's operant conditioning, which is like reinforcement theory. So just reinforcing learning with positive and negative punishments. Thank you.